Hey everybody, Brenda here. Hope you all having a great day. I am going to attempt a video today. If you see it, I will have made it through. If not, then you won't know anything about it. I have a cough drop in place. I have my water to swig when I need it. And I am hoping that I can make it through. Today, I am making labels. These were, hopefully I'm on screen. These were inspired by Margaret at 7th Plaza, and these are a little larger than I usually make them, but I did like the size of these because I thought they would be good to fit on envelopes or, envelopes or pockets or whatever else you need to slap a label on. I do like them, so I'm going to show you guys how I made them. So I'm going to put these aside. Right over here out of the way. And what I do, or what I was shown to do, was first I'm going to need, or you're going to need, a cutter. And I like my base pages of my labels to be sort of a solid background, but you can use anything that you feel that you would like. I picked out these for the background. I'm only going to make a few because I didn't want to, bore you with making hundreds, but this is an excellent mass make project. So, and I've got some of this kind of paper for some music paper and some book page, some ledger paper for the top layer, and anything like this that has lots of writing and words. And if I had paper with numbers and stuff, that would be awesome too. So for the base ones, we need to make them at 3 inches wide, or long, however you want to put it. But anyway, the base is 3 by, we'll set that aside, 1.5. So after you cut the 3, we are going to cut them at 1.5. And like I said, I'm just going to make just a few to give you the basics, and then you guys can go ahead and just create them at your heart's content. Um, 1.5. Okay, let's make some blue background ones at 3. By 1.5. Oops, I don't think that was 1.5. I got lost in my lines. 1.5. And 1.5. Okay, let's set this aside for a minute. So after we make our bases, cut them, I should say, what we need to do is take our corner chomper, and I use the quarter. I use the quarter side on my corner chomper, and just go through and do your corners. My corner chomper, I think, is getting a little tired of doing corners, but I also found that with this, if you do 2 or 3 at once on mine, it will cut a whole lot nicer than if you just do 1 layer. So that's those. If you don't have a corner chomper, what I would do is take one of my cards that I use for an example for my tags. I would snip a little tiny corner off one side and go ahead and use that for your template, and that way all your corners will be the same all around. If you don't worry about your corners being the same, then I would just take my scissors and snip all around. But then of course you have the chance of having your corners uneven. That is totally up to you. Easier, quicker that way, but also, you know, like I said, you have the chance of them not being all the same. I would just as soon use my corner chomper, but I know some people they don't have these, but there are other corner chompers too, of course, that you can use as well. So whatever you have, use it. So there is our bases. What I do next after we cut the corners is distress all around. I am using walnut stain because I like mine to be a little darker. So use whatever color you wish to use. You can also use colors, you know, brighter colors if you want the brighter labels. I mean, I have purchased labels off Etsy that have like the bright pretty red around them, or the green or the blue, and I like them very much when they have the little edge of color around the bright colors. I like them a lot. So whatever you decide to do, it's your choice. Okay, now we need to make the top plates, as I call them. So for the top, we need to cut these down at 2 3/4 by 1 1/4. Two 2 3/4 by 1 1/4. And we will do some of this. 2 2 3/4. Excuse me. By, oh, I don't know if I told you, 1 1/4. I did go to the doctor's Monday and was diagnosed with bronchitis. So I do have medicine and some kind of antibiotic, so that should be helping soon, I hope. And I want some of, I think, this paper. I love this paper for the toppers. So 2 3/4. By 1 1/4. My son and his wife and my little granddaughter have all been sick with some kind of mess, and also had pink eye. Whoops. Well, that's definitely not in the right spot. They all had pink eye. So I was certainly glad that I haven't had to mess with that on top of everything else. So, okay. Now I'm going to put my cutter away. And I got probably way more than I need. But I am going to take bunches at a time of my top plates and 1/4 inch chomp the corners. Keep them in a separate pile. Goodness, didn't realize I took the whole pile that time. Sorry, didn't mean to make that noise for you all. Okay, again, we need to distress a few of them. And make them nice and pretty. Now, I don't think that you need to be too picky about placing your topper on your base. I tried not to be, but I did notice that I wanted certain colors to go with certain colors. I don't necessarily think it has to match. But that, again, is totally up to you all. So, to attach these, let's first see if they fit okay. I'm going to make sure I only have one. And then place the top piece as close to the center as you can to the bottom. And I use my Scotch glue stick and my glue book. Ooh, look at that side. Nah, I'm gonna use the other side. I almost changed my mind, but I decided against it. So I'm going to lay this about in the center as I can get it. Excuse me. And that is another reason why I don't use the craft glitter glue. I use the glue stick, because if you did need to maneuver it around for any reason, you would have time to do so using your glue stick. So next, we'll use some music paper. And some of the word paper that I had that I love. Partial to that one. These are so simple to just, you know, mass make as labels. So if you have some time and you just want to sit and make labels, these are perfect to do. And let's do another couple more of the putting them together. This one doesn't have as much. This is some of the paper that I had left over from my little make that I made before I started my video. So I will put that down. And another one, whoops, another one of my favorites. Might as well use up the ones that I made earlier so I can get them off my desk. Oops. I was thinking of making a video, and I thought, oh, it's nice and quiet. Hubby was gone outside or somewhere, and excuse me, the dogs were being quiet. And the minute I sat my camera up, the dog started barking. I said, well, there goes that. There goes that great idea. So I had to wait just a few minutes for them to calm down. So there you have it. And just like that, we have these labels, like so. And then if you find that you have lots of space that looks kind of empty, you can always get out your little stamps and add some more decor. Now you can stamp these. I've got my archival ink here. See if I can tell if I'm upside down or not. So I'm going to place that right in the middle. Like so. Stamp off on my little stamp paper, and then maybe a round. This is from Tim Holtz, I think, his set. I love his set of excuse me. I love his set of stamps. So I'm going to put a little roundness right there. Roundness. And like I said, you can just add whatever you would like. Maybe, where's those little, oh, this one right here. Some numbers will go right on this area. Okay, stamp off. I always forget to stamp off. So there you have it. If you don't like it like that, you can always stamp on it. And then if you don't feel, oh, I'm so sorry. If you don't feel that that's enough, you could always get out your little stamps here and put a little glue on the back and add a little label like so. So there are lots of things. I don't know how. Well, I guess it's not crooked, but I should have distressed it first. But anyway, you can do whatever you like to do to decorate up your little stamps. And excuse me, I am just going to, my cough drop is gone that quick, so I'm just going to take a little sip of water. It doesn't usually help with the tickle in my throat, but if I had a little glass of soda with the carbonation, that helps a lot with getting that tickle out of my throat. So I'm going to do one more with my little butterfly one here. Not much what was I going to say? Oh, I'm using the walnut stain on this one because, I'll show you in a minute, because my lettering was red. I mean, I don't think that makes a difference. You can do whatever you like, but I liked the brown because the lettering was a little red on this one. And I think on the side I will put let's try this just for the fun of it. I'm just going to put it at an angle, and there you go. So these are really fun. If you guys give them a try, I think you will truly enjoy making these little things. So, sorry. Here are our ones that we just made. And if I wasn't struggling to keep my voice, I would certainly spend more time with you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so sorry about the coughing and everything. But I missed you all, and I wanted to come on for just a minute to see how we would do, and to show you guys a about these labels because they're fun to make and fun to do, and if it's nice and quiet, I can just mass make some more. So guys, you guys have a wonderful week. Stay safe, stay away from this nasty sickness, whatever it is. I mean, they say it's bronchitis, but who knows? And stay safe, and if you have any questions, leave a comment. I will gladly get back to you as soon as possible. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. And I hope you subscribe, like, and comment, and let me know that you're with us. And welcome, and I hope you come again. So you guys have a lovely day, and I bid you farewell. Bye-bye.